Hey guys, Chaz Pivot from Baseball Rebellion, and I'm going to break down Zoe Russell, one of my longtime clients and a future Charlotte softball player. She committed there very recently, and I just want to talk about some of the changes she's made. So on the left, you have her evaluation video, and on the right, you have a much more recent video of Zoe. So what you're going to see is a lot of posture changes, some bad angle changes, but you're also going to see her maintain her posture and her head position through her swing a lot better on the right than on the left. And that's led to a lot of increased power, increased overall offensive statistics, and quite a lot of improvement. So Zoe came to me as a sophomore. She had a good freshman year. And now as she was moving into her sophomore year, she wanted to obviously hit for more power. She wanted to be more consistent. And basically she just wanted to make a positive change in her swing. So when we went to work, as you can see on the left, she has a very direct path. Her bat's continuing downward to the ball. So one of the cool things about this system that I'm using right here is we can actually match that path pretty accurately to exactly what the bat's doing, which is a good thing. And that's what I want to make sure that everybody sees, is how her path is still kind of continuing downward. So Zoe uses a blast sensor quite a bit, and her attack angle was pretty frequently right at 0 degrees or negative when we first got her. Now if you look over here to the other video, you can pretty clearly see she has a much different path to the ball, which is a good thing. And when we make this curved line right here, you're going to see her bat really take a better path this way. All right. And she gets below the ball early, and then she comes up behind that ball very, very cleanly. And it's just really, really nice to see. Now, a lot of people know, from Baseball Rebellion or Softball Rebellion, we like the back foot to move, and she did that naturally, which is nice. But what she didn't do well was push her front hip back. So you can see clearly here her front hip socket is about there, and she drives that front hip socket back to about here, where on the other side her front hip is here and she drives it up. So the backside really comes forward, she pushes up, her head moves upward quite a bit, as you can see on the door frame behind her. If I clear all this stuff out, if I put a circle around her head, right, on both sides, what you're going to see through the swing is a lot less movement on the right than on the left. So simple stuff like that, it took a lot of work. And obviously she's leaning back much better in the left or on the right swing than on the left, and her head is forward. She's much more straight up and down. While she still finishes her turn, she was getting a little bit of low back issues from getting into a hyperextended position in her hip socket, and really get into a thrusted position with her back leg pretty straight, whereas over here you can see she's in a much more supportive position with her body and her spine. She's able to keep rotating without any fear injuring that SI joint or lower back on her right side. So Zoe's made some great changes, and we're really, really proud of her, and we're excited for Charlotte for getting such a dominant hitter at the high school level, and we're looking forward to see how she develops over the next 18 months.